Yes, this thing is on. What's up, everybody? Wagwan. Mr. Good Stuff here. Long overdue. I know everybody's been waiting, so here I am. So, what is today's topic? Answer to that is today's topic is love yourself. And you know the best way you can love yourself? By checking yourself. Checking yourself in the sense of looking within yourself to find the things that you yourselves know is wrong within and correct them. You know why? Correction is one of the most beautiful things ever. For example, if you have a child and as that child grows, they make mistakes. So they learn through those mistakes that are corrected by the parents who take the time to love that child enough to spend that time, no matter how hard, no matter how frustrating, no matter what it takes. You love that child enough, you'll go through whatever is necessary to correct them and make their wrongs right. So, do you love yourself enough to go through whatever it takes to bear the ugliness that you have to face within yourself when it comes time to face yourself, to correct yourself? Because that is one of the best ways you can ever love yourself. So, what is it? Matthew 7:3, I believe it is, if I'm not mistaken. It goes, how is it that you can so easily see that little speck in your brother's eye, that little tiny speck of what is so wrong with him, but the big old log within your eye, that big, just irritating thing that is staring you right in your face, you can't see it. You point it out clear as day in everybody else and expect them to accept it. But when it's pointed out to you, you won't accept it. You won't even point it out to yourself. Most times people can't even live with themselves. They can't bear to face themselves because they don't love themselves enough to simply forgive themselves for the mistakes that they made. Everybody makes mistakes in life. Everybody does wrong in life. The difference between some is this: some are able to, oh well, it's life. You live, you learn. It was a mistake. Sorry. Oh well, forget it. Let's move on. Correct the mistake. And it's all good. Alright? It's all good. Even the bad stuff is all good. What you take it, to use it, and do with it is what determines the outcome. More so than what it is that was done to begin with. It's like they say, life is 1% of what happens and 99% what you do about it. Love yourself enough to understand that we all make mistakes. We're all guilty of the same thing. You see it in everybody else's eye, right? Yeah, it's in your own too. So, love yourself enough to forgive yourself, correct yourself, take that wrong, make it right, acknowledge it, own up to it, accept it, correct it. It's just that simple. I don't know how much more I can stress it. That's all it takes. And we're good to go. So, people, until next time, this was my video for the day. This is my LoveUp contribution that I myself feel good to give and share with everyone, because Lord knows, when you feel alone in this world and it feels empty and it feels like no one is there and no one understands and no one cares, I've been there. But what I realize is that there was someone there all along. Me, myself. Can't depend on anybody else. You have to depend on yourself. You have to depend on yourself to love yourself, uplift yourself, be happy with yourself, because that is the first and foremost example that people look at to determine how they treat you. They just follow suit by the way you treat yourself. So if they see you love yourself, they'll love you too. If they see you're hurting yourself, they will hurt you too. You can't blame nobody else for what you teach them to do to you, because they're only following your footstep. So bless up yourself, love up yourself. Once again, that's it. Me done talk. Everybody know how much I love to talk. So I'll talk again next time. One love. I'm gone.